always been crispy, even before Johnny Cage got the stamina nerf. I love Vendetta's Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
His hit confirms. I mean, everything is just so crisp and perfect.
And these two characters are going to be a battle of ground games. This is something we rarely get to actually witness here in MK.
Oh, and the grab. Puts him back in the corner, overhead.
I like that risk. He wanted to take the round instantly, but he had the breaker to back it up.
Ooh, and the 4-3. And that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh. Not sure if that's what he wanted there. Goes for the overhead. Tries to keep it safe. But Jax actually, I'm pretty sure, could punish that full overhead string as he has a 6-frame punisher.
Very good bazooka knee. Just stopping Vendetta's momentum instantly, but Vendetta is sitting on so much bar right now. He can keep things plus with EX. Projectile, and he's got cancels. So this is looking good for Vendetta, as long as he doesn't get cornered here and eat one mix.
That's really the only thing that got hit with Jax is his defensive options. His offense is still ridiculous. I could say the same thing with Kotal Khan. Except, of course, you love back one so much. You would never say that. I know.
Don't get me triggered early, Echo.
Rest in peace. But you know what? Cassie still gets to keep hers, and I guess that's fair. I love the way... Ooh! I love the way Dab is using that down 1-2. Just kind of walk himself in, keep himself under those force balls. This is going to be some good damage here. It won't kill. Set up 32%. And that, I think, may have chipped regardless.
Yeah, Dab looking very strong, and that Jack's life is definitely mattering right now. And yeah, this is a battle of ground games, and I've talked about it personally, playing Dab, that his ground game is one of the scariest that I've ever personally played against. I've had a little experience against Vendetta. I've only played him in a 1-1 offline, which is a really weird situation in a team tournament. But I never
I had to go to the bathroom.
Never got a.
How do you play a 1-1?
Team tournament. Team Kotal versus Team Johnny.
Okay.
Shouts to Illusions for losing with Sun God against Vendetta, and I had to save the day. Those were good times to Illusions in the chat. He's gonna blow me up for that one.
Good air to air by Dab here, straight to the corner.
Love you, Illusions.
It's all love here, man. One thing in this matchup, Vendetta so far has just not really had any chance to get anything started. Gets him with, and that's the overhead. He had it and just dropped it. He's got to get his damage in. Down 4 will come after that.
Look
into a throw, very good.
Coming to life here. He's got so much off the armor. He's gonna get back to the corner.
Oh no, Vendetta's just falling apart.
Big drop from that though.
Oh,
what
that was really good.
Round 2, fight.
Almost like he read empty jump.
Run up overhead. Very good, staying under that. Jax's projectile is plus on block, but you can interrupt it.
That's twice he's gotten him with the ground pound. Very rarely to see that work as well. That's something that works when you've really conditioned your opponent in the neutral.
Actually, it happened round 1, just about 10 seconds in. So, are you saying Vendetta was already conditioned?
I mean, possibly. Maybe he knew and has done his homework and just knew to be frightened of Dab. Who knows? Maybe he was conditioned not to get hit by it for years. That it just hit him.
Okay, here we go. Vendetta looking to tie this thing up. Oh, very good whip punish.
Boom, then that's that walk back that we talked about earlier. So scary against jump-ins. Their trip guards are almost free.
Okay, good blocks, but no interrupt. You can interrupt Jax's projectile on block. Ooh! And this conversion. No nut punch into a throw.
Wow,
And
this
just
man
caught him with the
just
overhead.
reversal overhead punch off a block down 4.
And it's not even armored.
Oh, here we go.
Overhead.
Vendetta has the bar. Gonna keep going.
Oh,
He
and
drops
that's,
it though.
oh no! Vendetta, you can't let this fall apart. Backdashes. Oh, and almost got hit by that.
Oh, and he risked everything.
my
But I
God.
respect that. Vendetta had no reason to lose that. He was in so many perfect positions
Johnny
to chip out.
Cage wins.
And I like that Dab said, you know what? Let's try to take the wind right out of my opponent.
Pay your
Doesn't pay off.
Yeah.
But wow, do we got a match right now, guys.
Yeah, this
There is
is
a new
this is
king.
really nice. If he would have got hit with that overhead, oh my God, triggered. And Dab the Savage waking up with an overhead meter burn dash or dash punch in the corner, and it worked, and it's not even armored, which is people's biggest complaint. For those that don't know, is Jax's armor is just kind of bad. So we'll see. Will
it really?
Okay, Dab is. Yeah, that, I don't know. That's what
yeah.
they say. Is back one pretty bad?
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna keep saying it. I know my back one is good.
Is it a mid?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know it's a mid,
Okay, well, you know, that might be why it's pretty good.
and it's faster than what was back one 9 frames.
Yeah.
Mine's 8. It just doesn't have the range.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it doesn't get low profile, but normals or anything like that.
Actually, it depends on the character. Yeah,
Round
that is dumb. Here we go. Tied up 1-1. Same characters.
Raw jump in. Hit confirmed. That's straight to the corner with some great damage. Dab's throwing these overhead dash punches. You know, I like it because that's going to condition him to eventually open up Vendetta with a low.
Oh, and there it is again. I think he's 3 for 3 on the ground pound. Just right in his face. Jax being a really corner-centric character. This stage is so long and got him with the grab. Very good down 3. Open him up with the low. Doesn't get the cancel.
round 2. Fight.
Okay, jumps over. Okay.
The savagery right now between these two is ridiculous.
And Dab has all the meter right now, and this round is almost over.
Cool. Lucky that last guy didn't get him, but wow. Did Dab just run over Vendetta here in game number 3? And he's gonna get a roll. He was so close.
Do you remember when Jupiter got that brutal offline?
And yes, I do. And you know what? I wasn't surprised one bit.
That's the only time I've ever seen that brutal in this game's
Pay
life.
your respects.
And I've tried to practice it just to see like how it's done, because I've heard people say, "Oh my God, it's so hard," and rumor is true. That thing is so hard to do.
And like I said, the fact that Jupiter did it, I was not surprised one bit, because Jupiter
Jax.
at sometimes is unhuman when it comes to fighting games. There are things that man does that just make you question life. And Vendetta's floating over a different character right now.
I don't agree with Takeda. I will tell you, I've played Vendetta numerous times, and he does have a possessed. I've never played as Takeda, and I don't even want to see it, to be honest. I just don't want to see that. Your top 8 is on the line, and you roll with a character that. Okay, he did. Okay, got possessed, maybe. His possessed is really good, actually.
He's really thinking about this. This is a nice long pause here. Usually have something already in mind after a loss going in,
Johnny Cage.
and he is going to stick
Okay.
it out with A-list. But doing all that, it makes Dab think a little bit. You know, as he goes through the character selection, he tries to run through all those matchups. You know, he was sitting over at Takeda, and Dab starts thinking about all the Takeda matchups. Then he goes over to Kenshi. Dab starts thinking about all the Kenshi stuff. And then bam, A-list again. Let's go in. And so it's a nice little mind game, even if he had A-list in mind that entire time.
Okay, keeping him away with these force balls.
That was
And look
so
at the
much
respect.
respect. That was 18 years in a fighting game right there, standing next to each other. That's how long that pause actually was. You
Almost like
you guys didn't get to see it.
And Dab just jumping straight out of that pressure said, you know what? This corner is mine to keep. Good blocks by Vendetta. Gets himself out. Goes with the overhead. Oh my god, that block was so good. And look at this. Oh, that is so swaggy. I'm sorry. I love that.
Fight.
And a long pause looks to be paying off for Vendetta, and another savage overhead dash punch from Dab.
And look at this. Oh, very good backdash by Dab. Jesus.
Right in between the string with 1-1. Or 1-2 rather. That was just disgusting.
One thing Vendetta's got to do is challenge. He's got to challenge the projectile on block. Because he's just letting Dab throw these out. Hate to see it. Pokes into the wave. Strings into the wave. It doesn't matter. Vendetta's just not challenging enough.
Dab at the match point now. Winging with a bazooka knee. Hello, 17%. Big old hitbox. Good little profile. And
Oh my god, the crouch.
And now Dab with a health lead is just going to make Vendetta come to him. Try to make him hang himself. All these energy waves and hanging himself again, and he gets the... He tries to optimize the damage too with the EX dash punch. Dab planned so well, and that's going to do it.
Oh.
Got the health lead and then played perfect fighting game fundamentals, which is get the health lead, full screen, make them come to you.
Jax wins. Fatality.
And